Hi, this is Rory Singh from the Powerhouse Marketer. Today I'm doing a quick review on global dynamic marketing. Okay, it seems like version 2.0. Okay, it was based off of another system, and for some reason they decided to put a halt to that system and investment program and reboot with with a new idea called Bitcoin. Okay, well, Bitcoin doesn't seem to be really a new idea, but it seems like a new idea for global dynamic uh, GDM to make money for themselves because Bitcoin's been around. As far as I have heard, Bitcoin has been around for over 10 years. My own mother told me that she remembers first learning about Bitcoin back in 2011. Okay. Um, so a lot of different systems are being launched nowadays around the idea of Bitcoin and trading and mining because it's a very lucrative currency that's not controlled by the government right now and not controlled by the central banking system. Okay, we've got guys like Bill Gates going out and Richard Branson and other successful businessmen going in front of cameras, telling the masses that, giving them the hot tip that Bitcoin is the new deal, the new currency, the future of currencies. Now, whether that may be true or not, only time will tell. But currently, Bitcoins do hold a lot of value. I think it's Bitcoins are going between $4,000 to $5,000 now, so they are on the rise. But usually, when the masses get a hot tip, it's not really a hot tip anymore. Because to me, I think the time for investing in Bitcoin would have been if you could make money and create a revenue based on Bitcoin for yourself, power to you. But for the average person to go out there and invest in Bitcoin at the price of close to 5,000 US dollars in hopes that they can you remember back in the day of Yahoo when Yahoo was the biggest search engine? The guys and girls who got in when Yahoo was just starting out, just launching as a search engine, a major search engine, before they were even a major search engine, and the guys and girls that got shares next to nothing were the guys and girls that made millions after Yahoo became the big boy for search engines. Okay, and then eventually Google knocked them right out of the market space. Yahoo is still around, but the time to have invested in Yahoo was when Yahoo was new. The time I personally think, I could be wrong, to invest in Bitcoin was when you could get Bitcoins for next to nothing, and now they obviously are worth a lot based on dollars. Okay, so there's no question or argument here on my behalf as to whether you could make money with Bitcoins. But my question and what seems to be the going trend, especially even with this new company, it's not new, but the reboot called Global Dynamic Marketing seems to be based around the idea of uh, you know, investing. What it is, you can invest between $25 on different packages at the bare minimum, $25 worth of Bitcoin invested into this platform and make yourself between 10 to 50%. So initially, $25 investment, right up to $250,000 worth of Bitcoin that you're going to invest. That means they'll usually take you to a platform or wallet where you can convert your dollars into Bitcoin and fund the platform. Okay, so you can invest between $25 and $250,000. Okay, and they're promising you a return on investment of between 10 to 50% based on 120 days. Okay, so they're promising you income here. So conclusion. Okay, I know I missed a lot of different things, but you guys most likely have been to their own website already. You've been to the Global Dynamic, the new Global Dynamic Marketing website, and I went through the whole thing. And you're most likely here just to maybe hear someone else's opinion and see how it feels to you. Well, here's my opinion today. Okay, to me, I would say proceed with caution, as you know, because they've been around before, and the first program that they came out with, they halted for whatever reason, and now they rebooted into a 2.0 version, and now they're asking for Bitcoin. Okay, and how these, what I would call schemes, operate, they operate in a way where most of them don't prove that there's any true trading going on or mining going on, yet most are claiming that this is the case. This is how they create revenue. But when you take a closer look at these type of schemes, it's usually the revenue that's created from marketing, from sponsoring and recruiting people into the investment opportunity. And the kicker is that the great majority of you guys that are probably looking at this right now and opportunities like this, most of you guys hate the idea of MLM. Not all of you, but most of you hate the idea of MLM and are going to invest in this idea because it's based around the idea of cryptocurrencies, which hold a lot of value. But as I said before, most likely there's no trading or mining going on, and the revenue is being created by leaders going out heavily marketing and promoting this opportunity and building huge teams, getting a whole bunch of people to invest into the scheme, and eventually, as sponsoring or recruiting dies down, or if they get shut down by the authorities for any reason, it ends up collapsing. It's not usually a question of if it'll collapse, it's a question of when. So a lot of people, there are actually some people who follow these type of programs. I usually call them like a hype, H-Y-I-P, even though it's based with, this one seems to be based with cryptocurrencies and the idea of trading and mining. Okay, so hopefully you follow everything that I say. The idea of trading and mining is a different idea completely than a legitimate trading and mining platform. And a legitimate trading and mining platform can make so much money for themselves, they most likely wouldn't be sponsoring and recruiting. So that's just my verdict on this here. I would say proceed with caution. It's your money. No one can tell you what to do with it. Just go with how you feel. Me, I personally wouldn't touch it. I wouldn't even, I wouldn't market it knowing that the great majority of people who I would sponsor and recruit into the deal would end up losing money, because when it collapses, and they all do, the owner walks away with a huge investment of your bitcoins, as well as the leaders will take the lion's shares of the sponsoring and recruiting profits, and the great majority end up making next to nothing or very little. Okay, and usually they will pay out in the beginning in order to get you to, come back with a higher amount and reinvest. If they don't do that, no one's going to reinvest. Most people who will be looking at Global Dynamic Marketing will probably come in with $25, wait out 120 days to see what happens, and if they last that long, if the company sticks around for that long, for 120 days, they will pay you, and then you're going to make some money on your you'll get your ROI, right? And when you see that, some people might invest thousands of dollars, some people might invest hundreds of dollars, but conclusion, most people will lose money. Okay, and lastly, what I really didn't like is that they're promising income. There's no opportunity in the home-based business industry that's going to promise you an income that's legit. Okay, that's another very important rule right there, another red flag. Okay, so if you are still interested, it's $25 to get started, so I'd say proceed with caution. Okay, now for the rest of you who maybe are not interested in Global Dynamic Marketing and who are still here looking for a real legitimate way to make money for yourself, there's a very powerful system lower below. It is legit. It's based in the U.S. We have real products and services. We will also teach you how to go out there, generate your own traffic and leads, where even opportunities, you can get to the point of, see, when you operate, if you go and you invest into Global Dynamic or another system like GDM, right? You're relying on something outside of yourself to make you money. And if it collapses, you're screwed. Okay, you're out of a bunch of dollars for yourself. And then if you're trying to replace your income right now, and you're just constantly relying on systems, you're gonna just keep getting frustrated, or you might be stuck in your job forever. Okay, or you might go out there and launch a brick and mortar business where, a lot of people, maybe you right now, are trying to create more time freedom in your life. Okay, maybe you're tired of trading time for money because you spent all of your hours trading time for money, and maybe now that you know other people are doing it online, you turn to the internet. So what you really need to do, this is just my advice to you, is to learn the skill of marketing. The guy or girl who learns and masters traffic is the guy or girl, is the guy or girl that gets to write their own tickets for the rest of their life once they learn these skill sets. So I have a very powerful system lower below. Okay, there is an opt-in section there. Just take the first step there. Take the system for a test drive. A real opportunity is not just something with a getting started link. A real opportunity is something that's going to teach a man, not give a man a fish and feed him for one day. A real opportunity is going to teach you how to fish for the rest of your life. We're also going to give you all the tools that you would need in order to succeed. And we even have live and recorded training on traffic generation strategies that are free, as well as we have in-house paid advertising sources that you could even purchase if you don't want to go out there and learn how to go out there and make money for yourself. We have a very lucrative opportunity. We have some people making hundreds of dollars per day, and I'm going to prove all of this. Okay, I'm going to prove all of this, and it's not a Ponzi scheme. If you're looking for a Ponzi scheme, this is not it. Okay, this is something where you learn the skill sets that you need to learn. You plug into the system, you plug into the leadership that we have here, and we have live events. We have a real founder, an ex-U.S. Marine. All the T's are crossed and all the I's are dotted. We have legitimate products and services that are in demand. We could show you how to put yourself in front of people and to sell your products and services. Okay, that's very important. One of the best ways to make money for yourself is by affiliate marketing and by generating your own traffic and leads. And this system can help you do just that. Just go lower below. Take the first step there. Again, my name is Rory Singh. Hopefully you got some value here today. Have yourself an awesome day now.